How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and oh yeah, I'm back on Hermitcraft. Feed the beast. Oh yeah, this is gonna be pretty good. But my goal today is to find a nice food solution, and unfortunately, I can't eat this darn sheep that just keeps buying around here. Man, that thing is getting really annoying. I'm just gonna go clip some of its wool just because. You know what? Getting some wool. Should definitely do that whenever you have the chance. Definitely indeed. Now, I've been thinking a lot about this base, if you'll even call it that. I definitely want to move before too long, but I know I'm going to need some food first. So, there are a lot of different food options in here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of them. Now, hopefully it's not too dangerous out here. Unfortunately, I don't have any armor right now. I probably could craft some, but I think I'll take my chances. Okay, so we do have some sugar. This is very good. Might as well chop it down, start growing it. I think I'm actually going to take this sugar with me. Sugar works more or less like it does in vanilla Minecraft, although it's used in a few different recipes. Paper is also very important. In fact, see those little squid things swimming around? Well, while ink sacs may not have been that useful in vanilla Minecraft, they're very useful in Feed the Beast. So anytime you see some squid, make sure you go and kind of slash them, get some ink sacs from them, because you'll need plenty of those later. I got 5 for right now. It's not a ton, but it'll get the job done. Okay, so where on earth do I want to do this at? The thing I'm going to be looking for, some of this. Yeah, some grass. I want to slice it all down. Remember last episode I was telling you about that sickle, right? I think it'd be a good time to show you that sickle in action. Let's pick up some sugar while I'm over here. I think over here is actually going to be a great spot for it. Now, I still have some steak from spawn. I do have some mushrooms. Ooh, just kind of broke. That's weird. Why on earth did it break? Strange. Oh well, maybe something was unstable beneath it. Go figure. So, let's make that sickle. I'm tired of... Ooh, actually, wait. Look at that, look at that. Oh yeah, rubber. Gotta use this tree tap. Get some more sticky resin. I'm not going to be able to use that just yet, but gosh darn it, we're getting close. We're getting very close. There's also a ton of clay in the area, and that's also going to be handy. I know! I picked a pretty decent spot. Doesn't exactly look the cheeriest, but I won't hold it against it. Now, I'm just going to make a... Actually, you know what? Let's make a new thing. What do you say? This is called the portable crafting table, and all you need to do is just take a stick and a crafting table, and you get a pocket crafting table. I guess it's a pocket one, not a portable one. Now, it's a little on the clunky side. But basically, how it works is... Oh, actually, I have some sickles. I made those just while I was playing around, just to see if there's anything nearby. How the pocket crafting table works is it uses this, the far right sides of your inventory, as a crafting table. So it doesn't work if you have a full inventory, which kind of stinks in this instance. But you can use it to make things. In this case, let's make a stone sickle. Just like that. See? Stick, and then kind of like a, I don't know, a backwards C, I guess. And that makes a stone sickle. Now, I already made one, so I'm not going to make another. I just wanted to kind of show you. Now, there is an item that you can get that is so much better than this pocket crafting table. And if you've been fighting any monsters, you might have been picking up these things called Minium shards, or shards of Minium, or something like that. Well, that is what you can make into this really cool thing called the, what is it? It's the Minium orb? It's this thing, Minium Stone. So you get these shards of Minium, right? And with these, you have to surround them around an inert stone. And that's just some iron, 1 gold, 4 stone. I'll show you this later on, but that makes this Minium Stone, and that's a really cool thing. But basically, you can use that as a crafting table. So right now, the pocket crafting table will get the job done, but know that there are much better portable solutions later on. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg of what that thing can do. Okay, so we're going to want to try this sickle out. Now that I've got some more sticky resin, now that I've got I got that sickle, free ink sac, don't mind if I do. Okay, so there are so many different types of stuff. First of all, take a look. If you're running into a bunch of this grass, right? Normally, you'd have to punch it down one by one. And while you can definitely do that, there's no problem in that. If you use a stone sickle or any kind of sickle, it clears a wide area at once. Look, just took out all those patches of grass, just like that. Just like that. So good. Not only does it work on grass, but it also works on leaves. See? It's a great way to clear a lot of leaves. Very effective at that. Plus, you can even get the saplings, too. So very neat if you need to do some tree trimming. Very neat indeed. Ooh, what do we have here? Some copper, some monazite, and marble. Oh, man, marble is such a pretty material to build with. I'm going to pick some up while I'm here. I'm not really going to do too much with it because, trust me, I like marble. I'm going to need a lot of this stuff if I want to make something cool looking like the castle I showed you in part 1. But it's good to know that I can get some here. Maybe I'll mine like a whole bunch of it off camera so we can just make something, because I'm getting sick and tired of living in a cave. It's just kind of dreary. But first things first, I need some food. So let's see if I can get some seeds. There we go. Okay, so there's a whole ton of different seeds in this game. There's not just your vanilla seeds, but there are other things too. And I'm just going to slash some of these until we find all the different seeds. And these are not your, world seeds like, the ones you type in the beginning. Nope. They're just the ones you plant. Yep. Oh, that's actually really convenient. There's some wheat over there in that village. I might just have to borrow some, because you know what? You can get started pretty good if you find a village. Oh, I am full up, aren't I? I'll just get rid of that stick. Okay, I think we actually have the main seeds we're looking for. There's the basic seeds, there's these flax seeds, there's henequen seeds, and corn kernels. I think that's pretty much it. You know what? You're getting very annoying. Yes, you are. You're a very annoying sheep. But I'm going to take your wool. Because why not, right? There's so many of them in the area. Alright, so we got a fair start on some seeds. Let's go ahead and get a few more. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to kind of slice down this whole area. Ooh, pumpkins. That's actually great. That is awesome. I'm going to get some pumpkins. I think I chopped those down with the axe. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to need to get rid of something. That is fine. Let's just get rid of that. I'll get some flowers later. I think these pumpkins are really where it's at. Okay, so I'm just going to slice down as many of these as possible, get a whole bunch of seeds, going to eat this steak, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, so I went ahead and picked up like a bunch of seeds, or at least as much as I could get. Also sheared a bunch of sheep to get some wool, because that'll come in handy for later. It's starting to get dark though, so not exactly liking that. But I figure I'm going to head back to base and get some stuff set up. I'm not going to use this pocket crafting table, gosh darn it, because you know what? I'm just full on my inventory. So I'm just going to run back into the base, and I'm going to make something important if you're going to do some farming. What is it? It's something you should probably know already. I'm just going to make a hoe, because that is what you do still to do your basic farming work. Now later on you can do a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm just going to make another chest really quick here. Let's just put it right there. I think you can actually place chests on top of each other and a whole bunch of them side by side now too. Okay, so it is raining. What is up with that? Alright, let me see. What do I need to plant? I think that's actually good. I'm just going to make that hoe really quick. In fact, here we go. I even have the material for it. So, do you remember how to do that? Yeah, really simple. Just 2 sticks and then 2 planks, or you could use cobblestone or pretty much any other tool material, but a wooden hoe is usually just fine to get started with. It is dark. I know D-Max on the server right now, and I think he's in the overworld, so I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, that's fine. I know I got a nice one last time, but it's all good. It's all good. So if you don't know how to work a hoe, all you need to do is just right-click some grass, and you need to make sure it is close to some water. Looks like we're still safe. That's actually kind of cool. Haven't run into any monsters. I think we're on hard. I don't know. So let's see. The ideal placement is you have one source block of water right in the middle, and then it extends out 4 on each side. So one water source block will cover 4 away. I'm not really in a position to do that right now. I'm just going to start off a very basic farm. So I'm just going to till this land. But, just as an example, if this were the water source block, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. And right there. If I did this one, it wouldn't be hydrated. See, it's starting to turn dark. You probably already knew that from vanilla Minecraft. If not, you know now. Okay, so these seeds. Let's take a look at these seeds. That's sugarcane. So, normal seed. Still grows wheat. Still useful to have. Definitely, plant some of those. Corn kernels are pretty neat. They grow corn. And I find that's actually a really nice food source. Pretty easy, relatively cheap, rather effective. Henequen and flax both kind of produce string, which is very useful in a lot of different things. However, flax produces it so much better, it seems. I think with henequen, you have to do like something with these leaves. And I think it's just more hassle than it's worth. You have to craft them into these twines. And then from the twines, I think you have to do like 4 twines to make 1 piece of string. Well, that's not very effective. With the flax seed, it just grows string. I mean, it's like string on a tree, or a plant, if you will. So, definitely want to plant those. If you had to pick between the two, definitely go with the flax. In fact, don't even bother with the henequen. It's really no big deal. Now I'm going to plant some corn, too, because I don't know if it's any more or less effective, but I've always found it to work very nice early game. That's what I did in my, I wonder if that one will be hydrated. I think so. Now, this is just a super basic farm. I mean, I'm not even really caring. I'm planning on moving away from the cave. I just want to do a little bit of caving down here to get some basic stuff before I head on out. So let's just get... Oh, you know what? There's actually one other thing I wanted to try. I totally forgot about this. Maybe when I get more established, I'll do it. But what you can do... Oh, did I really... Yeah, I gotta go get my crafting table. Actually, it's close enough. I'll just show you. So over here, you can make these things called Get Off of My Chest. I mean, it's not called Get Off of My Chest, but it's called a crop. And I think it's actually a more effective way for you to grow your crops. Eventually, you can do a whole bunch of like crossbreeding and stuff with your plants to get a whole bunch of different things. But in a nutshell, you just put 2 sticks on the bottom right, 2 sticks on the bottom left. Actually, I think you could... Yeah, just 2 sticks, kind of like that, nothing in the middle. And that'll give you 2 crops. So, with these, you set these up, and the plants will grow on those crops. I mean, it kind of doesn't really matter what they are. Actually, wait, did I get a pumpkin? I'm going to use that with a pumpkin. That's the other kind of seed I forgot. Where'd you go? There we go. Okay, so let's smash this pumpkin to get some pumpkin seeds. I guess we'll plant these on these crops. I am so surprised I haven't run into anything nasty trying to kill me yet. That's just insane. Alright, so just set them up. Oh, well, that wasn't very much. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to make another crafting table really quick. Let's just make a few more. Perfect. Alright, so set these bad boys up. Now, one thing to keep in mind, if you right-click the same one twice, it puts up, like, a fence kind of thing. And I don't think you need to do that for the basic ones. It doesn't let you plant your seeds where you do that. So, just keep that in mind. But if you're just starting out, you can just plant some seeds. Oops. There. Now, if you use bone meal, if you're familiar with using that, that will fertilize them, but it won't make them grow automatically. I think it'll make them grow faster, or maybe give like a bigger yield or something. Oh, I forgot my pumpkin seeds. All right, you know what? There we go. There we go. It's a start. Kind of basic start, but it'll get the job done. You know what? I want to make like... Oh, wait, I already got some. Okay. Addictive things. Put one there. Put one there. Do I really want to have to till more? Yeah, I do. Okay, I really do. I want to have some stuff going, kind of growing while I'm caving. Always a good idea. Have as much stuff going on as possible. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Nice little, oop, there we go. Nice little farm going on. Didn't even bother planting any of that henequen here. That's fine. Might as well get some sugar cane going. Just since I've got it. Yeah, so once the crops, once they fully grow, you can actually just go right up to them and right-click them. And you don't even have to replant the seeds. It'll just stay planted in there. And that's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. I'm just going to plant all these. They should be fully grown by the time I get back. Nice. Okay, so got a little basic farm going. I don't exactly have the food I need. So you know what? Once morning falls, I think I'm actually going to take a run over to that, oh yeah, more sugar. Sweet. I think I'm going to take a run over to the village, grab some bread, or some wheat, turn it into bread. I will replant, of course. Looks like it's going to be day any moment now. So I will... Oh no, how did that get down there? Darn it! I will see you once I've got some wheat. Actually, I'll show you the village too while I'm at it. So I will see you in a sec. Alright, here we are at this village. Now, this village was clearly already explored. You can tell there's torches all over the place, so I'm not going to find any cool loot, which is a bit of a shame, but that's fine. I can get some of the carrots here. Ooh, carrot! And I can get some wheat. So, one thing to keep in mind, if you're on a server, always replant the wheat. If you're taking it from a village, don't be that guy that just loots and plunders. So I'm going to take these seeds, because you always get enough. And it's always set up so you can just replant them really easily. That way, if you have someone else like me stop by, well, guess what? You'll make my day. Okay, so going to get some carrots, too. I don't know if I can even eat these. I actually haven't played too much with carrots. I'm going to try eat one. It heals a little bit. That is fine. Awesome. I just need something to munch on while I'm mining. That's what it boils down to. So you can find some cool stuff. One of the new houses in here is this thing. You can tell it has these cherry wood planks and some candles. And, well, it's already been plundered, but usually there's two, what are they? The apiaries. Those are for bees. You can find, like, beekeepers and stuff in here. Looks like this is actually a ghost town now. No one's here. All the villages are dead. All of the things of interest have been looted. Wow, this is kind of a mess. Oh well. No big deal. Really, I just wanted to get some food. And I guess if that's the only thing I can get from here, that's fine by me. Let's grab some more wheat. Oops. Oh, what are those? Potatoes. Nice. This will help with my farm. Although I'm going to probably find a new place before too long. I just wanted to explore that cave system. Oh, darn it, that's not the right one. I want to really explore that cave system. Oh man, well once we get to this one mod that is in this mod pack, it's called Mistcraft. And it basically lets you create your own world. You can like specify different things and different features in it, and it's really cool. We'll go looking for some unexplored villages once we get that going. But I have a feeling all the other villages are going to be explored already, unless we go like way out, and we're not doing that. All right, I'm going to wrap up getting all this food, and I will see you in a moment. Yep, looks like I'm all done here. One thing I totally forgot to point out. Look at those big trees. Are those cool or what? That is inside of a redwood tree forest biome thingy. And it makes these gigantic trees. They just grow and grow. I mean, it's just insane. You can get so much lumber if you try to chop them down. It is pretty awesome, actually. I'm not feeling that bold right now, but if I had a good, I don't know, like a sapphire axe or something, I'd just go to town on these. Probably do that before too long. Quite the fall. And then over here we have some, I think it's basalt. Yeah, basalt cobblestone. And you can actually mine this up, and it, well, now it's basalt cobblestone. If you had something with silk touch, you could just pick it up as basalt. Sort of similar to the smooth stone, if you're playing just, you know, normal, when it's still in the game. You can smelt this with a furnace or something, and then it'll turn back into the smooth basalt, which is pretty cool. You can make some neat bricks with it, too. Really cool black bricks. Looks really awesome. Yeah, and there was one other thing I wanted to mention, just because I saw this kind of come up in the questions of one of the videos, and see in the top right corner it says grass block, and basalt cobblestone, and grass, and, you know, pretty much whatever. It says whatever it is I'm looking at. This is not enabled by default. In order to do that, in the options tab here of the items, this is for NEI, or not enough items, and I think it's this highlight tips shown. It's default to highlight tips hidden, and if you do that, then see, nothing shows up there. But I like to know what it is I'm looking at, so I change this to highlight tips shown instead, and then it'll show what it is I'm looking at. I'll have that on throughout the game, so you'll have an idea of what it is I'm looking at too. There's a bunch of other options in here too. Another thing is these item IDs, right? So I think this is what it is. Notice how this says Stone Axe 27537 or something. There's always a number after it. That's not the quantity of the item. That's its internal ID inside of Minecraft itself. So that's very helpful if you're trying to figure out, you know, what something is. Very helpful to tell people. But if you don't like that, if it's just getting in the way, you can just go into options, set item IDs to hidden, and then you won't have to see that. I'm going to leave it on just because what happens is, let's say we have copper, right? Well, there's this copper, which is 30248. There's this copper ingot, which is 52675. And there's this one. So you at least kind of get to see which one it is, even if they share the same name. It's kind of another identifier in case the icon for it looks so similar. But I thought I'd clear that up for you. Alright, so you know what? I think I'm actually really good to go exploring. Looks like my farm isn't really doing anything too fancy just yet. It's getting there, but still has a bit to go. I think maybe I'll plant some of these other things like the potatoes later. But it's starting to get dark. You know what? I'm going to chop down a tree while I'm over here, and then I think we'll go caving if there's some time. I think that'll be kind of fun. Let me get this tree out of the way first. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh man! What on earth happened to my crops? I have a sinking feeling you might be behind it, sheep. Ah, curse you. I don't know if they like required fertilizer, or if maybe this happy-go-lucky fella just thought it'd be funny to trample them, but oh, for whatever reason, they are not here anymore. So I don't know. I wanted to play around with these things. I know later on you can use them for tree breeding, or not tree breeding, plant breeding. You can get some pretty cool exclusive plants. But, oh, actually, here we go. Look, this one's finished, okay? This is one of the pumpkins I was growing. I think we'll at least be able to get that. So, when you see it like this, where, you know, it has something kind of growing out of it, where it looks like it's in its final stage, you could left-click and that'll break everything. But I think you can also just right-click, and ta-da! Just got the pumpkin, but the seeds will remain there. So it's kind of a nice way to keep things going. I think once I get a more efficient farm set up, I'll be set. But for right now, I don't know. Kind of neat. Kind of neat. Those are with the crops. Looks like the seeds just flat out died. I'm trying to remember which ones these are. Maybe those are the, I don't know. No, here's my flax seeds. Flax takes forever to grow. One of my corn is done. That's nice. See, break that, you get some corn, and where did the seeds go for it? Huh, usually you get plenty of seeds for your corn. Go figure. No big deal. Anyway, I think, ooh, look, more pumpkins. Kind of redundant because pumpkins grow back naturally anyway. I don't know, I thought it'd be neat. Oh well, I'll play around with that some other time. Again, this is just like a temporary base kind of thing. I just wanted to get some food or something growing. So, looks like we didn't accomplish all that much today after all. Anyway, I think I'm going to do the caving in the next episode just to kind of keep things, just to keep them running smooth. So I will see you next time, everyone. Marriland's Hermitcraft Feed the Beast Adventure. Oh yeah.